What's up? Today is Monday, May 15th, and we are now starting week 2 of the 8-week mini cut. So since we are on week 2, my calories have dropped from week 1. I didn't really film week 1. There was a lot of stuff going on getting into summer classes, and it was kind of more of a maintenance week for me, just getting back to tracking. So now it's the first week I'm kind of like really dropping, I guess you could say. So I'm around a little bit over 1,800 calories right now. Again, this is all for me, my numbers, how I'm doing this, whatever. So I'm gonna take you through what I'm eating today, just take you through the day. My first meal today is also gonna be my pre-workout meal because I have class after this, and after class I'm going straight to the gym, which means I am doing a cup of oatmeal. I'm doing a small banana, about 80 grams of it. I'm gonna put egg whites in there. I always do about 130 to 140 grams of liquid egg whites, then some water, put that in the microwave, and then I just top it with peanut butter. And that is all. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Okay, so I literally take liquid egg whites and I pour it right in my oatmeal. And a lot of people get confused when I say this, but for one, it adds more protein, which I need to hit because I struggle with hitting all my protein. And then it also just adds more volume because I like to get more bang for my buck. I like to think that in my mind I'm eating more than I actually am, especially when you're doing a calorie deficit. So that is something I do. So just like that, it's added into the oatmeal. I just wanted to show that. All right, there you go. It's pretty simple. I don't know how many of you guys keep up with me, but if you guys watch my videos all the time, you know that I make oatmeal almost every single day. Well, pretty much is every single day because it's easy, it's cheap, and it tastes good. So there you go, pre-workout meal, boom. All right guys, I just finished my workout and I'm dying. I did legs today, so Monday is my day of like hypertrophy, like bodybuilding style workouts. So I do a lot of isolation work, I'll do some supersets, but it's just a lot on focusing on accessory movements. And then I train legs again on Wednesday, and Wednesday is going to be focused on squat and deadlift, like press, lunges, like compound type things. So that is what I did today. Anyways, yeah, I'm really happy with the split. So I've noticed like I've already started looking leaner, but it's more in the sense it just got my diet back in check. My weight hasn't changed too much. It's more just the fact that I've adhered to a stricter plan. I'm having 5 to 6 small meals a day. I'm up on my water intake, and I'm eating just on my plan rather than just overeating like crazy. Like, I notice that it shocks people when I tell them I'm like 20 plus pounds over my stage weight from the fall. Yeah, the reason my weight hasn't been like all over the place is because I don't stress about it. Like, I don't sit here and try to stay lean. I don't try to go against the homeostasis of my body, but rather instead I just go with what feels right, and I don't really focus on what I look like in the mirror. I focus on how my training is, how I feel from the inside out, not the outside in. And now it's like I eat when I'm hungry, I stop when I'm not, and it was kind of all over the place during the last couple weeks of school, like the last 2 months really. So just by me cleaning up my diet, I've already tightened up. So that's really exciting to me because I was a little bit like just not feeling my best with my food. So back on track, getting back into it. I'm excited to see what happens. Anyways, I'm just happy. I'm in a good mood. Last week was very rough for me for a lot of reasons, but mentality is everything, and you have the power to be happy. You have the power to feel any way you want to feel. The only thing that can ruin that is external forces, and it's only if you allow them to, because you're in control of how you want to feel and if you want to be happy, and if you want to love yourself, love this life, and love today. And that's how I am. I started my day off back with my normal routine, and I just feel amazing, and it's nice to have some structure with my fitness again and working towards new goals, and I'm just in a good mood. And I'm excited to see where things play out till leading up to Greece. The bottom line is don't stress over the results you want. Focus on each day, and the results are going to come naturally when you least expect it. You're just going to look in the mirror one day and be like, oh, okay. Like physical, mental, emotional, any type of goal, just focus on working towards it every single day. Pay attention to the little details leading up to it instead of focusing on the end result. Just have that vision, but don't zone in on it to where you forget to enjoy every day and love the process, love the journey. That's what I've definitely learned over the last couple of years, and that's why I'm just always so happy and just loving every single day. So that's where I am with this middle mini cut, if you will. If you don't even want to call it mini cut, it's more just having some structure and for me and new goals. But anyways, that's where I'm at, and I'm going to see you guys at the next meal. Alright, so this is the usual post-workout meal. As you guys know, I have about 6 ounces of ground turkey meat. There's corn in here, there's garbanzo beans, and then there is a little mix of cauliflower and broccoli and bell peppers. And this is my usual post-workout meal. It's been this way now for months actually. And I just realized I forgot the rice. The most important part, the carb. That also goes in here as well. So yeah, yeah, can't forget the carbs. I've been using these. They're just 1 minute. Usually put them in the microwave, but I just dump them as is and heat them up over the stove. So yes, don't forget the rice because carbs are actually the most important part of this meal. After I do the stir fry, I put soy sauce on it and that's it. And then sometimes I'll put a little bit of salsa. Okay, so this is it. If you can see. We're gonna pretend that didn't happen. Anyways, okay, see this whole bowl? Yeah, I eat whole bowl because I like food. This is a little bit excessive, I know, but it was leg day, so it's okay. Let me tell you what the macros were. So for this whole bowl, and again, if you don't feel like you can eat it all, you can save it, split it into smaller meals. You do what you. I like food, I eat a lot. Okay, for that one meal, it's 57 grams of protein, 72.5 grams of carbs, and 7 grams of fat. Altogether 588 calories. That is really not that bad at all. And for the total today, I'm going to be having 1,857 calories. So now that it's 2 o'clock and I'm eating this, because my last meal was at 9 a.m. and it's 2 o'clock now because I had class and then the gym. So it's okay that I'm having a bigger meal now since I didn't have like consistent small ones every couple hours. So since it's 2 o'clock now, I'll probably eat again probably around 6. And then I'll probably have 2 or 3 more meals for the day. So I'll probably have 4 or 5 meals altogether. But this meal, again, this keeps me full as a lot of vegetables, which again, fiber does keep you full. And it's really hitting the protein. So 52 grams. My total intake for this week on protein is 186 grams, which is actually not that easy to hit. So that is why I'm upping so much ground turkey in this. This is about 6 ounces of ground turkey compared to like a usual portion of like 4. So that's that. I'm gonna eat it now and then I'll see you again for meal 3. All right guys, it is now 7:30. So I was gonna have my 3rd meal, but you know what? Life happens. So I went to the pool, hung out with some friends, and that made me really hungry, to say the least. So I came home and I ate, but I had those Lenny and Larry protein cookies. Not the best for you, but it happens. I had half of one of those, and then I also had a banana with peanut butter. So when I do stuff like this, all I do is I just track it. So I just estimated it out, track that. So now I just know, like, okay, my meals aren't going to be exactly how I planned, but I put that in, and so now I know where I'm at. So that finished up most of my carbs for the day. I still have a lot of protein left and a decent amount of fat, so I'm gonna work with that for the rest of the day for my last 2 meals. But it's already 7:30 and I usually go to bed around 10, so I'm really not that worried. Like, I'm honestly not even hungry right now. So that's what happened. So if you fall off, it's not a big deal. Just, again, this isn't super strict. I'm not like killing myself, so when I mess up, I mess up. I just count for it. So I tracked it in my phone, saw where I was at, working with it from there. So yeah, that's what's up. Again, like, you don't have to like ruin your life and restrict yourself and like whatever. Like, life happens, shit happens. You just do what you can to work with it and stay on it and keep rolling with it. I could sit here and cry and say, oh my god, I had a protein cookie, the world's gonna end, my life is gone, I just should go cry, I should just give up. No, that's not how it works. Also, I'm not really sure where I'm. Oh my god, a squirrel. I'm the best vlogger, haven't you told? I'm literally walking through a bunch of people's backyards right now. Alright, well, this is a day in the life. I know, it's so interesting, right? Keep them coming, right? Let me tell you, I got a great life. It's so interesting. Alright, bye. Okay, just for reference, who watched my bikini prep series? Because I remember one video I was on prep and it was like towards the end I had zero energy. I think I might have been on the keto diet, and I would always just like every day there was like one day of the week where I had all these classes and I would have to walk up this damn hill multiple times. Hold on. See that big hill right there? That really, really tall one? Yeah. I had to walk up and down that thing multiple times a day, on top of cardio, on top of lifting, on top of eating like no carbs. You want to talk motivation? Oh my god, that is some motivation. But really though, like if I made it through prep 2 times in college, I have no car, so I walk everywhere I go. Oh my god, you guys can do anything. That is all I gotta say. Alright, fam, so I'm just making 4 ounces of chicken. Like, I have it all pre-made and I just heat it up in the microwave. So that's a meal for me. But really, like, I do this all the time. When you got a lot of protein to hit, you do what you gotta do. So, there you go. 4 ounces of chicken down the chute. Yum. Alright, so I decided that it's almost 10 now. And I'm just going to call it a night. After the chicken, I had Halo Top Creamery ice cream, which is a low calorie ice cream, low carb, low fat. So I had just like about a fourth a cup of that. Just kind of eyeballed it, and that's pretty much going to cap off for today. I probably was close to 1900 calories today. So somewhere between 1800 and 1900 is like where I should be. Meals didn't go exactly how I would have liked them to, but I'm actually glad they didn't, because I want to show you that this is how it is. I'm not having like a strict dialing down for bikini competition cut. I'm just trying to lose a couple pounds, tighten up for Greece, nothing crazy. So I'm not really stressing over it. That's kind of just is what it is. My goal is, though, out of 7 days a week, most of the days I want to try to hit as close to 100% as possible. Some days, you know, things happen, like how I went to the pool today and things got thrown off. I just want to show that you don't have to be so strict. Like, if you're not doing a competition, you just want to, like, have a goal. Okay, my point is, like, you bust your ass to reach that goal every single day, day in and day out. But when you fall off or things don't go exactly how you planned, that's not an excuse to say, okay, well, I messed up, so the rest of the day's got to be messed up, which turns into the next week, then the next month. One failure does not equate to an overall failure. So please just recognize that and know that things are going to get in the way. Sometimes things aren't always going to work. But it's up to you. If you have a goal and if you want it bad enough, then you won't give up. So that is all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I know it's kind of just like random, like all over the place, but that was my day. I'm probably just gonna chill now. Before bed, I always silence my phone and then I read before bed. So I always end my day with reading and start my day with reading, and both with praying as well. That's something that works for me. It's like my meditation. So that's what I'm gonna go do. That is what I'm gonna go do now. So I'll see you guys in the next video.